Okay guys, in this video, we are going to be working on the 1979 Yamaha IT250 again. So as you guys saw me in the last video, you guys saw me get it running and take it for a ride for the first time, possibly maybe 20 years, but at least 10 to 15 years. So that was pretty fun. We got to take it for a ride and got it running and stuff. And so anyways, I'm going to see you guys off this tripod. It's really annoying. So anyways, I haven't really done a lot to this thing so far. I've just realized that the tire goes flat. The front tire goes flat after about a night of sitting, so I have to air that thing up every time I want to take it out. I've taken it out 2 times, I think, so far after the video came out. Took it out the day after because I noticed it was idling kind of low, as you guys saw in the video. Well, actually, it would idle. I just wouldn't let it idle that low because I didn't know it was going to idle that low. So actually, it was idling. It would idle. Figured out the next day. Then I totally screwed up the carburetor because I didn't know how to adjust 2 strokes. Because I thought they're like a 4-stroke, but it turns out, nope, they're not. The carburetors aren't. So screwed that all up. And, so yeah, so I just kept on turning the crap out of this thing. And, yeah, you're not supposed to do that. Little adjustments only. So anyways, couldn't get it to start. Well, part of that was because the choke was not right. And when we did the will it start video, it was like 60 degrees out that day, which is really weird here in Indiana in like January. I think it was January. I think it was January that time. This was December still. But I think it was January. Anyways, it was like unseasonably warm. So the choke wasn't working right. Well, I couldn't get to start because the choke was not on all the way because it's a goofy choke and it's stupid and dumb. And so as you guys can not see at all, which I need to get a light bulb thing, and all the kitties are eating. There's Frida, Peaches and Cream, and then Mr. Pepper is right there. They're all eating. It's their dinner time. So, anyways, let's get this light. Harbor Freight special right here. So, anyways, I really need to get a rig to set up on this GoPro here. So here's the choke. Down is the choke. We'll see it. It springs back up and it goes up. So I don't know, something's wrong with it. So something screwed up. So anyways, the story is, so I couldn't get the start. Well, figured it out. My dad had the choke open for me. He was holding the choke down. Finally got to start. And then it was at like an 8,000 RPM, like wide open. It started. We're like, oh crap! So I killed it real quick. Thank goodness the kill switch works, or else we would have been in trouble. Probably would have blew it up somehow. And then my dad's like, what the heck? And so we started again. He adjusted the carburetor a little bit, turned it as fast as he could, and got the RPMs down. So we didn't blow it up, thank goodness. 'Cause I didn't know what was wrong with it. I was thinking crank seals. My dad was thinking crank seals. I mean, I went through, I was checking spark plugs, had spark, yeah. It was getting gas, all this stuff. I was checking, had compression. So, it's just because the choke was on, because it was like 30 degrees out. That's the whole reason why it wouldn't start. You know, I kicked it over 5 million times. So I kept on kicking and kicking, nothing would happen. So anyway, so then it started. We got the RPMs finally down and fiddled around with the air screw. Got it pretty well set. I think it's 1.5 turns out. That's where I have it set it right now. I might do a little more adjusting on it just to get it perfect. But 2 turns out it didn't have that much power. It just didn't feel right. And then it turned in half a turn. It felt a lot better. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I want to go in between that. We'll see. So yeah. So anyways, it runs pretty good right now. But the weird thing is, you try to start it up. You know, you put it on choke, or at least what you think is choke. Well, actually no. First, what you do is you have to jam a stick into here, because here's the, oops, sorry, gas tank. So you guys can see. No, you guys probably can't see that because it's a stupid thing. Okay. There we go. So as you guys can see, there's the choke, that thing I'm moving right there. Well, there it is. There it is, fully locked. That's what it is, but it has to be like that to have the choke work. That's off choke. And that's supposed to be full choke. Well, see, it springs back when I let go. So it's kind of weird. So it doesn't hold open all the way. It should open like that, but it doesn't. See, I had to jam a stick inside there to get it to work. And I got it to work. Then it started at like, I don't know, 5,000 RPM. I'm like, okay, this is weird. I almost turned it off. Actually, I think I did. I don't remember what happened. Messing with the choke, nothing was happening down there. I'm like, okay, this is really weird. So I yanked the stick out and nothing changed. I'm like, okay. So, and then over time, I was just revving it. Nothing really changed. Eventually, over time, is like a automatic choke on a car or whatever. You know, the RPMs start going down. Eventually, just started going down over time. It was like, okay, this is really weird. So I didn't know what was going on there, but finally the idle came down, and it would idle. And I took it for a ride, and it was like, okay, this is really weird. So something's definitely screwed up with that carburetor. I don't know what. I don't know if something's loose in there or what. So basically, that's what we're doing in this video. Kind of a long intro, but so what we're gonna be doing is taking apart that carburetor, and because I never actually took it off the bike, I just took the footwall off in the will it start videos you guys saw. So never really took the whole carburetor off the bike. We'll be doing that in this episode. And so yeah, so I haven't really ordered anything for the bike yet. I haven't ordered air filter or plastics yet. My motto is so far is basically, first I want to ride the bike in the woods, then I'll order plastics. I want to get used to the bike. If I crash it, I don't want to wreck the brand new plastics. So, because I've never rode a 250 before in the woods. I've only rode this thing on the road so far. And the woods, well, I could probably ride it now. It's just frozen and I mean, frozen's okay. It's just, you know, it's not going to be grippy at all. You're going to be sliding everywhere. It's basically going to be riding on, like, you know, ice, basically, like frozen dirt. So you're riding on frozen dirt in the woods, and it's like, So, or you'll be riding on mud, because it's, you know, January. So, I have to wait a little bit for it to be warm outside, or maybe I'll take it out in the woods sometime. We have to clear some trails, clear some trees down. But yeah, so first I want to do before I start ordering plastics and stuff like that, like nice stuff, is first get used to the bike. But I want to order some other things, like I have a foot peg thing I want to order, or not foot peg, a brake pedal thing right there. I think I found on eBay that'll work for like $10, I think, an aftermarket one. Grip someday. I need to buy a handlebar support thing, maybe a new handlebar too, because I think it's really bent up bad. So as you guys can see, it doesn't look right, really. Like, that's straight across. And you can see the bars here's straight. I'll start from over here. I don't know, you guys can't really tell. Well, actually, here's straight. See how the bar gets closer? So it's really bent out of whack somewhere along there. Also need to get the headlight working. I need to buy a bulb. I keep on putting it off, and I'm saying I'm going to buy a $5 bulb off eBay, but I never do. I've been thinking about that for a week and a half now. So I need to just go ahead and do that. Haven't even tell if this taillight works. But fix this up too a little bit. The housing was kind of weird. The rubber piece wasn't on the right, and this metal fancy piece wasn't on the right, so I fixed that. So that's all good. Yeah, the rear tire is perfect. It holds air good. So I also need to do fork oil sometime. And yeah, so anyways, if you guys have parts for this thing, please let me know, because it is really hard to find some parts. Like, for instance, I don't have an air filter box. Okay, this dumb light. I don't have an air filter box, as you guys can see. Oops, I took it off. So yeah, I don't have an air filter box, or air filter cover box lid. I have the air filter box, but I don't have the air filter lid, or air box cover lid thing. So if any of you guys have that, please let me know, because there's zero on eBay. Can't find them anywhere. And if I can't find one, I'm going to have to make one out of duct tape, or like my friend Caden said, make one out of Tupperware or something. Make one out of somewhere. So, I don't know. I really don't want to do that, but if push comes to shove, I'll do that then. So we'll see. Yeah, so, I guess we should probably get to work before me making this a 40-minute video of taking apart a carburetor. And, oh yeah, we also have a tube for it, for the front tire. My dad had a tube laying around, so, an old tube, so that'll be going on there sometime eventually. But my dad said it'd be easier to do it in the summer when the tire's like warm, because these are old tires, so we'll see what we want to do. So yeah, so definitely have a lot planned for this bike. I don't know if I'm going to do a full resto or what. I think it'd be really fun to take it down, like paint it and all that, but it's like, man, I don't know. I'm sure it's worth it. I mean, it's a pretty nice bike. It runs good. It just needs it just needs a few plastics. We'll see. We'll see what we do. Think what you guys do. If these videos get popular, if the algorithm or whatever YouTube's recommending to other people, we'll see. If these videos get popular, maybe I'll do more stuff to it. We'll see. Because hopefully this weekend I might be working on the opals again. So be updated for that video. Rita's being really confused. I don't know why she's just gonna go run away. Okay. But so yeah, so we'll see what's going on here. And I guess we'll get to it, put it on time-lapse mode, And I got some pretty good songs for you guys. I've been doing a ton of research on YouTube audio, so I got some pretty good songs for you guys to listen to. So I guess we'll get to it. Start taking this carb off. And yeah, hopefully it comes off without me ripping any rubber boots or anything. That would suck. So anyways, let's get to it and see you guys in the, or I guess you guys will see me do it in the time lapse and see you guys when anything interesting happens. Victory! We got it off, guys. I'm really happy. That wasn't that bad, actually. Thank goodness this dude right here is still pretty soft and rubbery like. Oops, I just blinded myself. So here, I need to get this thing to work right. So this is pretty still squishy yet. Got it all the way. I wonder how the reeds are looking in there. Yep. There's reeds in there. Might take it off just for the fun. I'll new gasket. Never mind. I'm not gonna do that. But this thing sure is dirty up in here. Definitely needs a bath. So we'll see. Maybe I have to start taking apart stuff and cleaning it. Oops, just blinded you guys too. So here's the carburetor. It's off of there. I'm gonna start taking it apart, and then I think what we're gonna do, I just saw this, is put in an ultrasonic cleaner and get it cleaned up a little bit maybe. So I guess we'll get to it. I'm gonna go find a bench or something and start taking this bad boy apart and see you guys when that happens. Okay guys, well I got some stuff done. I got the carburetor on the bike as you guys saw. So it went pretty easy doing that, which I already told you guys that, I think. And so anyways, what I did, I got the football off obviously, and got the choke mechanism all out. So how it has this little rod dude right here that goes up and down. So I'm going to have to figure out which way is choke and which way is not choke, and just see what's all going on. And there's a spring. There's a little C-clip, and then there's this dude too. So, we'll see what I want to do about that. But I think what I'm going to do now is just make sure this thing's all working right. I think I'm going to stick this thing in the ultrasonic cleaner for a little bit. Probably take out the air screw, because I want to melt that and take out the needle. I think that should be good. And I'm going to put these rest of the pieces in there too, just to make sure they get cleaned. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. And put it in ultrasonic cleaner and see if it cleans up. Maybe I'll start cleaning up the bike some too. We'll see what I want to do. And I guess we'll back with you guys and show you guys what's happening next. Okay guys, we're back. It's the next day. So I got back, I ultrasonic cleaned it a little bit. The main carburetor got pretty clean. It didn't get as clean as I would hope it would be. It's just kind of stained, and it's just not, it's just not a perfect carburetor. It didn't clean up as good as my Weber carburetors that go on my Opel GTs. Those cleaned up really good. But these things get more, to the dirt and stuff, so they don't clean up as good, but still cleaned up pretty well. So pretty happy with that. I was just looking for appearance basically there. But this I'm really happy about. Look at that. Look how clean that is. I don't know if you guys remember, it was all rusty. There's still some rust in this, but it mostly just wiped off. So I am really happy with that. It looks absolutely amazing. So really happy with that. The spring cleaned up, of course. I mean, all this stuff basically cleaned up pretty well. This looks about the same. It was already pretty clean. The bolts all look fine, or the screws all look fine. We cleaned up a little bit too. This thing cleaned up pretty well. So pretty darn happy. Did stick the float ball in there, got it pretty darn clean too. So pretty good overall. And I'm gonna start putting this thing back together. And I don't know. I guess I'll put it back together. See if I can't figure out the choke thing. I just want to figure out what it means and stuff, or how it all works. I don't really understand it somehow. I really don't understand how it works, so I guess we will get to it. And but you guys have much mode, and let's put this thing back together. Okay, guys, we got it all put back together. Went pretty fairly easy. So yeah, so I think it's working a lot better. So this is off choke, and this is choke, and it seems to be a lot better. Last time it wanted to go like all the way down until it touched here. So I think we fixed it, guys. Somehow. I don't know what we did, but I guess we did something. I don't know if something's clogged in there or what, but yeah, so that's cool. We got it to work. Awesome sauce. So now I think I'm not gonna put it back on the bike yet. I want to clean up some other things before I put it on there yet. Just to make it look pretty. So I think I'll get to doing that. I need to change the battery out on this thing. So it's at like 10%. It's gonna die here any second probably. So anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna just I need to order parts for it yet. I need to do that today. So we're gonna be going to the gym here shortly, I think, and I'll get to work cleaning some stuff, and I will get back with you guys, and I'll go change the battery and see you guys, and anything interesting happens. Okay, guys, Pepper's meowing, so you know what time it is. It's another YouTube video. Actually, he's just hungry for food because another 20 minutes to wait, right, buddy? Another 20 minutes to wait for food, right, big boy? Yeah, I know. He's just hungry today for some reason. But anyways, guys, so we're finally back on the IT250 again. It's been a little while. It's been probably a week since I've worked on this thing. And I've been really busy. School, I've had a ton of tests lately, and so yeah, so I've been busy. I haven't really had much of a chance to come out here and work on stuff. So today's Sunday, so I finally have a chance. And I don't really have any tests next week, so I should be pretty open. I should be able to get some stuff done finally. Okay, so anyways, so what we left off was got the carburetor back together. And I think you guys saw me take the airbox out. I took this all out because it was dirty, and I'll probably do a real quick wipe down on it pretty quick here. I need to order a air filter for it. I think that's what I want to do tonight. So I want to clean this up real quick. And then I don't know about in here. I'll probably just leave it how it is. I'll clean it up some other day. But yeah, probably just put everything back together. Need to order some parts like gas tank strap, headlight bulb. Want to look at the brake light bulb again just to make sure that's still good. What else I need to order? I'll have to think about the handlebar situation. Have to ponder on that. Oh, fork boots, and then a brake lever thing, which I found an aftermarket one I think should work perfectly, guys. And speedometers. I have a question. I think I found one that might work off a DT250. So let me know if those are the same. I'd really like to use it. I don't know how I'd mount it though, so that would be questionable. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I want to do, guys. And I don't want to speedometer this thing. That'd be pretty sweet. We'll see though. I guess we'll get to work on this thing. And the cats will be fed pretty soon. They're hungry. And yeah, I guess, and also probably should clean up this mess of tools I made. So I guess we'll get to work just putting stuff back together. And yeah, I guess we'll put on timelapse mode and show you guys. Now Frida's waiting at the door for somebody to come out and give her food. They're so silly kitties. Okay, anyways, let's get to it. Okay, guys, well, so actually cleaned up pretty good. I didn't get everything, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna take off the seat and the rear fender and just clean more stuff just for the fun of it. Why not? So I guess we'll get back to cleaning, and I just like cleaning up stuff. The airbox cleaned up pretty well too. I mean, there's still some parts where it's just really dirty. It's still wet yet, so it looks really good. Did get a lot of mud off of it though, so pretty happy with that. I'll put it on top of the oranges. So it's probably time to feed the cats. So I guess we'll feed the cats, and then yeah, I guess we'll get working to it. Well, I guess let's show feeding the kitties. Okay, you guys get to want fed. Let's show you guys the process of them getting fed. Yep, they start meowing at me. And they all come running up, right, buddy? Let's set out your bowls. Good job, Pepper, Pepper. Okay, you guys are facing the wrong direction. They act like they've never been fed before. It's pretty funny, even though we feed them twice a day. We actually feed them more than they should be. They're such good kitties. And it's winter time, so they're hungry. Okay, guys. There you go. Let's separate some of this bowl. There you go. Good kitties. And they're absolutely bonkers overall. So, that's feeding time for the kitties. If you guys don't have cats, you guys don't know what it's like then. If you guys have cats, you know what it's like. So anyways, so I guess I'll take some of this stuff off and get to cleaning, just for the fun of it. I have nothing else to do. It's winter time. Am I gonna ride it? No. So I guess we'll do that. And I guess we'll get to it and see you guys when that happens. Okay guys, so I've been working on the tail light here and I can't get it to work. So I'm gonna take it apart and just make sure the bulb's good, which I think I already checked that, but I guess we'll take that apart. I just tried a 9-volt battery hooking up these wires and I couldn't get it to work, so we'll see. So I guess I'm gonna try it out and yeah, start taking it apart and show you guys what happens. Okay guys, Peachy came to see us. Hey Peachy, what a good girl. We finally are working on the IT250 again. It's been a while since I've done anything to this thing. Peachy's being a happy camper. It's been a while, sorry guys. Haven't this video, I don't know when it's gonna come out. Still the carburetor out. So anyways, nothing really much happened. I want to get some parts for it, but I still haven't ordered them yet because I'm being lazy. And Peachy found some food to eat. What are you eating? Oh, there's some crumbs. Okay, never mind. So yeah, so I don't know how long this video will be. I hope it's not that long. It's supposed to be just the carburetor, mostly just working on the carburetor, doing that kind of stuff. But it turned out longer than I want it to be. So we'll see. Maybe today I'll get the hose out and wash it real quick because it's like 55 degrees outside and it's the first of this year of 2023 that the garage door is open. That's pretty sweet. I'm home today because our school had a teacher school day thing, so the other kids are still at school. So I'm happy that I'm home. It's really nice, supposed to be nice like for a while now here, so that's pretty sweet. Also got a new snowmobile belt that the guy that gave me the snowmobile, I got a new belt for it that he had laying around, so that's pretty sweet. And yes, snowmobile's still laying out here. We only got one ride in this year, sadly, which hopefully you guys saw that video. We only got one ride on it, so it's just sitting there being lonely. So yeah, so I guess we'll get to work on this thing and put the plastics back on it. I think the airbox is already in, put the carburetor back in it. And do those minor things. Maybe we'll even do a front tires today. We'll see. Kind of want to replace that, so I guess we'll get to it. And Peachy, you be a good girl? Yeah, she's always a good girl. She's the sweetest kitty ever. Sweetest kitty ever. Okay, guys, let's get to it. And also, we got a new light that's really bright, so you guys will actually be able to see what I'm doing. So, let's get to it and see what happens, and put the carburetor back on it. Okay, guys, so a little bit of an update. I did some stuff while you guys were off. The camera was off. I just didn't feel like filming. Got the side panels on. Got the gas, got the carburetor barrel back together. Put a hose clamp on there just to make me feel better. I just said just to make me feel better because that hose is on there correct that perfectly. Got everything working, got the throttle working, all that good. Got the side cover on. Figured out that I need to tap out this thread. Something's not right there. And my tap and die sets at my grandparents' house, so I'll have to bring that over sometime. One thing I did figure out that was wrong was this right here. This nut was loose. And see this washer right here, like folds up right here, is folded up and is barely holding this thing. So I'm so glad it didn't spin out. That would have been really bad while I was riding and it would just flung out and hit my boot. So I'm glad I caught that. That would have been really bad. But anyways, I tightened it up as much as I could and folded over the washer somewhere right down there. You guys can maybe see it. Did that. Well, here, I'll just show you guys this way. See, folded the washer over right there. Should be pretty good. So figured that out, and I was looking over here, and then this thing was interesting. Look at this. Let's see, which one is it? It's not that one. It's this one. Look at this, you guys. This was one bolt once upon a time. This is a nut, and this is a screw head. What happened was, see this slider right here, where the chain slides in there? These little screws go through right here, and the chain just wore it down so much that they wore down and they broke. So I replaced that with this. Accidentally broke that one trying to get it off, so I replaced that one with that. But I'm going to have to go on eBay and buy a new slider, I think, if they still make them. And also fix the kickstand a little bit, trying to make it not just fall down so easily. So we'll see if that fixes it at all. Other than that, I think I'm good. I'm ready to ride this thing. Do need to put air in the front tire because it goes flat every night. Yeah, but I think I'll go take this thing out for a rip, maybe bring you guys along. See if it starts up with the new choke thing. And then, I don't know what we want to do next. I don't know. I want to order some more parts for it. Just some basic parts to get it running and riding better. Like different, like gas tank straps, stuff like that. Instead of the wire coat hanger on it right now. But I would like to start tearing this thing down to restore it. I don't know if I want to do that yet or not. It is really warm out now, but I don't know. I'll just look at the weather and see what I think. So maybe we'll do a front tire. Maybe we'll do the tube coming up soon. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I guess we will put the GoPro on and take it for a ride. And maybe, oh yeah, Pepper also decided to come in the garage now. A few hours later, he decided to come in and see with Peachy. All right, Pepper. Oh, Peachy's up. Aw, Mr. Pepper, he's so big. He's so big, he's so fluffy. But, yeah, I guess we'll see you guys with that on the GoPro, hopefully. And we'll get to it. Okay, guys, here we go. Riding the bike. See if this thing won't start. Have choke on. feel is where they are. Okay guys, just got back from that ride as you guys saw me do. Figured out some things. This fuel filter is not right. I need to cut the, I think I need to recut the hose. It's leaking right there at that point, because it wasn't all the way on there. So there's some fuel down there. Not that big of a deal. This thing almost blew off. It's holding on for dear life when I went down the straight there. It's holding on for dear life. Oh, there's a crack right there in the air box. Oh, interesting. So that's new. Yeah, this thing almost blew off. Geez, I was really flying there. My helmet was getting pretty. It was pretty going fast. And this poor tire is just burning out everywhere. You guys saw the last time I turned the air screw in. I'll have to count how many times I've it turned out now. But or turned in or whatever. But I turned it in a little bit more, so I'm probably at 1 1/4 return, I would guess. But it's pretty funny. The bike had so much more power, and that choke is still screwed up. I don't know what's wrong with it. I don't know why it's doing that. So I thought I put it back together, right? So I don't know. Maybe I'm just doing it wrong. They had the bike totally screwed up. Maybe the choke's the other way around. Somehow it's still running on that. I don't know. But anyways, had a lot more power, as you guys could see there, when I adjusted the air screw a little more. So I have it probably at 1 1/4 turns in, I think. So yeah, so if any of you guys have parts for this bike, please let me know. I need an airbox lid cover, which I found on eBay, but the guy wants a lot of money for the whole airbox. And I have to buy the whole thing. He won't sell it separately. So, or if you have a speedometer, let me know. Speedometer cable. There's different unique parts for this thing. A really, really nice gas tank would not be expensive, but just let me know, I guess. So it's pretty cool. I can hear the intake noises a few times, sucking in the air. So it might run totally different with the air filter. I need to order one of those yet. It's almost not quite riding season yet because it's February and it's so warm out, but it's too muddy out from all the snow melting yet. As you guys can see, all the snow So yeah. So I guess I'll probably end this video here. I don't have time to edit it. I might have time to edit it tonight yet. We'll see. It's 4 o'clock. Be a lot of editing though. We will see what I want to do. Probably order parts tonight for it. And I guess we'll get to it. And thank you guys for watching. And don't forget to subscribe and stay updated for other videos in this beast and on videos on my Opel GTs. And I'll be getting my license in about a month, so Honda Prelude videos maybe coming up. So we'll see. Snowmobile season's probably over. Sadly, we only got one riding this year. Oh, that's how it is like in Indiana. So hopefully I'm not blinding you guys to the light. I don't know. But anyways, I guess we will see you guys next time. Maybe have a video on this thing or a video on the Opels. We have some big plans for the Opels. Exhaust work, interior work maybe. Actually, a lot of interior work, engine work, rust repair. So we have a lot of stuff for the Opels planned, and stuff for the Prelude planned too. I want to get working on that car, and probably a lot of stuff for this stuff. Like I have a lot of plans for this thing. So I guess if you guys subscribe, we're almost at 500 subscribers. So please let us get there. That would be pretty sweet. I can't wait till we get to 1,000 and they start monetizing my YouTube channel. YouTube is, so then I can do a lot more cool things. I can buy new projects. I can just put more money into things. So we're halfway there almost. So pretty happy with that. And I guess we'll see you guys in the next one. And thanks for watching. And don't forget to subscribe to get updated for the next one. And yeah, see you guys next time.